Hello, my name is Kumari Sky, and this is a Yin Yoga pose tutorial. I'll be going over the pose called 90-90 or Deer. This pose is a great hip opener, and it's a great alternative to Swan Pose if you have tender knees or any knee issues. It also really can help improve digestion, and it balances out the hips. We're doing external and internal rotation at the same time. It can be tricky if there are any knee issues, even though it is more accessible than the Swan Pose, and I'll get to that in a moment. So the basic pose is bringing the front leg to 90 degrees and then the back leg to 90 degrees. It's going to be normal to feel like you're kind of slipping over to one side. Try to come back to center and feel that. You might feel an edge in the inner thigh here. If this at all hurts the back knee, a lot of things you can do. You can bring it in a little bit closer. You can put a blanket under and lift it up a little bit. That might make it better or worse. You'll have to see how you feel. But the basic pose without any props would be having both legs bent to 90 degrees and then just coming forward. So ways of practicing. So I showed you about the knee, and the intense internal rotation here might not work for everyone. So as an alternative, if their knees are okay, you can do Swan Pose instead. One way of practicing is just bringing a bolster in front and spending some time here. The target area is feeling it in the buttocks and the thigh of the front leg. If you find you're losing your edge or you're not feeling a huge edge after you hold the pose for about a minute, you can take that front leg out of the 90-degree position and come forward. Most likely you'll be able to really feel it a lot. Another thing that you can do in 90-90 is a twist. And you might hold this for just the first minute before you come into the pose, and you can actually go either way. Going towards the opening is a little more awkward on the hip, but you can try it. Some counter poses for this pose is the Windshield Wipers, so this, or the little hammocks. So this is the side view without any props. So the adjustment of this leg, you can bring it in a little bit more or even bring it away anymore, just depending on the body. The meridians that are affected in this pose, you will affect the gallbladder if you're doing a little twist, and the liver and kidneys if you're feeling it in the groin. And like I said before, the target area to feel this is the hip and the thigh of the leg that's in front. This pose is to be held 3 to 5 minutes. It's really a great counter pose after the straddle pose or any other hip openers like dragon, swan, or shoelace. That is the 90-90 or deer pose in Yin Yoga.